So we'll begin now. Hello everyone, a very warm welcome to all of you for day one of our Narsimha Lila special series. So thank you for taking out time this evening to be the part of this spiritual journey. We are really glad to have all of you here. My name is Kautukastu and I'm a member of Trans-Dimensions Student Club of IISc Bangalore. So the Trans-Dimensions is a student-led initiative focused on exploring the timeless wisdom from Vedic literature in a relatable, scientific, and interactive way. We aim to create a space where we can reflect, discuss, and grow together spiritually. Through sessions like these, series like these, we try to connect philosophy with our daily lives. So let me walk you through this series. This Narsimha Lila special series is a 10-day series centered on the powerful pastimes of Lord Narsimha. Lord Narsimha, the form of the Lord who appears to protect his devotees. Through these sessions, we'll explore themes like fate, courage, and surrender as revealed in the Srimad Bhagavatam. Today's session marks the beginning of this journey, so welcome you all. But before we begin, how many of you know about Mahavatar Narsimha movie? Can I see a raise of hands? There was a movie called Mahavatar Narsimha. It was released last year, I guess. Okay, Niket knows. Even I know. Okay, very nice. I see more than 5-6 people know it. So we'll begin with a short clip from Mahavatar Narsimha movie that sets the context for today's theme. So can we begin with the theme, please? The clip, please. So that was the clip from Mahavatar Narsimha movie. So that was quite powerful. So anyone would like to explain which scene was this, which Lila did Lord Vishnu was performing here? Anybody would like to explain what was happening in the clip? No one? Okay, then I'll ask some questions. Who was the demon here? Can you name it? Can anybody name it? Who was the demon? You can either unmute yourself or write in the chat box. Hiranyaksha, very good. Who's this? It's Rupa Gires. Okay, very nice, Rupa Gires. Okay, and what's the name of this avatar of Lord Vishnu? Yeah, Hiranyaksha, very good, nice. Yeah, what's the name of this avatar of Lord Vishnu? Varaha.
Varahadev.
Okay. So you guys are aware of the story. Okay. So, and any one of you like to share any one particular moment or emotion or particular thought that struck you while watching this clip?
So whenever there is some destruction, like the Lord appears and saves.
Yeah. So whenever there is destruction of righteousness, Lord will help you. And when you take shelter of Lord and with true devotion, He will definitely help you. Okay, so that was very nice. Hope you like this thing. Thanks for sharing your thoughts. So to help us dive deeper into today's theme, we have with us His Grace Sri Vigraha Prabhu from ISKCON Bangalore. He has been deeply studying and sharing wisdom from Srimad Bhagavatam and other scriptures and helps present these teachings in a very practical and relatable way. So we are very fortunate to have Prabhuji with us. I'd like to invite you, Prabhu, so to guide us through today's session. Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Kautuk, and Hare Krishna, everybody. So I hope all of you enjoyed the movie clip. was really interesting to watch. So let's begin the discussion with a short prayer. Request all of you to please join me. Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Preshthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swamin Nitinamine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. So today we are beginning this Narsimha Lila series on a very, very auspicious day. Today is Akshaya Tritiya, a day of boundless fortune. It was on this day that a friend of Krishna, Sudama, visited Krishna in Dwaraka, offered him simple chipped rice, and in return, he got blessed by Krishna with boundless fortune. So today is that particular special day. So from today, for the next 10 days, we shall be having this Narsimha Leela series, and we shall be discussing some interesting aspects of this Leela of Lord Narasimha Deva, a lot of life lessons for us, which we can learn and imbibe in our daily lives and make our lives better. So we dedicate this entire Narsimha Leela series to Swami Prabhupada, His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada, the founder Acharya of the International Society for Krishna Consciousness. So we are going to refer from the Srimad Bhagavatam, the very first part that we just now watched, the prelude to Lord Narasimha's appearance. You know, there was this demon Hiranyaksha. Hiranyaksha and Hiranyakashipu, both of them were brothers. And why they were called demons? Not because of their appearance or something, but because of their actions. Both of these brothers, they were very powerful, but they were using their power to create problems for everybody in the society. Aspiring to be powerful is not wrong, but misusing the power to put down others, that is wrong. And the Lord does not tolerate such behavior. And that is why you saw Lord Varaha Deva appeared and he killed this Hiranyaksha. What this Hiranyaksha exactly did is a very interesting lesson for us from the very name of this demon, Hiranyaksha. Hiranya means gold, Aksha means eyes. His eyes were always set on gold. That means he was very much fond of gold or wealth in that way. He wants to keep on accumulating lot of wealth. That is Hiranyaksha. So what he was doing illegitimate, illegal mining activity, you can say, in modern terms. You know, a lot of people want to keep doing mining and keep taking out a lot of gold, digging gold. So he was doing that, and because of which the subtle balance of Mother Earth was lost. And because of that, Mother Earth sunk into the cosmic ocean called Garbhodaka Ocean. And when such a big disaster happened, all the devatas, as you saw in the clip, they approached Lord Brahma, and Lord Brahma himself could not fix the problem. So he was thinking about the solution to this problem and praying to the Supreme Lord. And at that time, a very peculiar creature came out from his nostril. Initially, he was very, very tiny, and then he grew up into a very huge personality. He had the form of a boar, and that is Varaha. And you know, Varaha went with his tusks, he lifted the earth out of the ocean, And at that time, Hiranyaksha challenged Varahadeva, and there was a fight between the two. And eventually, Hiranyaksha was killed by Varaha. Now, when this news of brother's death reached the elder brother Hiranyakashipu, so he was annoyed and he maintained a grudgeful attitude towards the Lord. From that day onwards, Hiranyakashipu's sole purpose of his existence became how to take revenge against Lord Vishnu, who has killed my brother. So that is the prelude to the whole Narsimha Lila. So let us look at an interesting verse which is mentioned in the Srimad Bhagavatam. We'll try to understand this. Can we go to the next slide? Yeah. So this is a question asked by Parikshit Maharaj to the speaker of Srimad Bhagavatam. Samah priya suhrut brahman bhutanam bhagavan swayam indrasyarthe katham daityan avadhir vishamo yatha. This is a question Parikshit Maharaj inquired. My dear Brahmana, Shukadev Goswami, the Supreme Personality of Godhead Vishnu, being everyone's well-wisher, is equal and extremely dear to everyone. How then did he become partial like a common man for the sake of Indra and thus kill Indra's enemies? How can a person equal to everyone be partial to some and inimical toward others? Now, this is a question that arose in the mind of Maharaj Parikshit while he was hearing about the activities of Lord Vishnu. So Lord Vishnu appears that he is taking always the side of the Devatas. Indra and all the Devatas, when they are in trouble, Lord Vishnu comes to their rescue. So he kills various demons. Why the Lord, who is supposed to be impartial, why is he apparently appearing to be partial? That was the question of Maharaj Parikshit. Very interesting, intelligent question. All of us also might have this question. Let us try to understand more of this. Next slide. So here, is the Lord really everyone's, supreme Lord? He is equal to everyone. That is what the scriptures say. So, Samoham Sarva Bhuteshu, Krishna himself declares, I am equal to everyone. Well-wisher of everyone, Suhrudam Sarva Bhutanam, Krishna again declares this in the Bhagavad Gita, I am the well-wisher of everybody. Yet he protects the Devatas and destroys the demons. Why does he do this? If he is equal to everybody, he must protect everybody. Why is he protecting somebody and destroying somebody else? Is the Lord actually impartial? This is the central doubt. Let's go to the next slide. So, the Lord is actually called Atma Rama. He is self-satisfied. He is Anandamaya, full of bliss. He has nothing to gain. He is Apta Kama. He has no desires that he has to work hard and gain those desires. Unlike all of us, right? We are not self-satisfied. We are not always full of bliss. And we have so much to gain. But the Lord's position is just the opposite. So if that is the fact, then why does the Lord side with Indra and the Devatas and kill the demons? What is the purpose behind such actions? What does the Lord gain by doing this? That is a question. Next slide. And also, the answer to this question is explained. The Lord is Nirguna. We have to understand the nature of Lord Vishnu. Nirguna means he's beyond the three gunas. Sattva guna, Rajoguna, Tamoguna. These are the three gunas which control our activities, our choices in our life. So the Lord is unlike us. He's not controlled by these three gunas. Therefore, he's called Nirguna. He's beyond all material qualities. Right? He has no material body. He has no material mind. Therefore, He has no attachment. He has no hatred towards anybody. He has no specific attachment towards anybody. Just like, why do we become attached to somebody? Because we get some gain, some benefit from that person. Therefore, we become attached. Why do we hate somebody? Because our benefits are not being fulfilled by that person, or that person is creating problems for achieving my welfare. Then I become inimical. I start hating somebody. That is our nature. Whereas the Lord is not like that. He is completely spiritual. But the Lord appears like human being, but acts through his divine energy. Unlike us, we don't act through our divine energy. In fact, we are controlled by the material energy. The material laws are controlling us every moment in time. So the Lord is not partial like ordinary human beings because he has got nothing to gain from anybody. He has got nothing to lose. So he has no specific attachment towards anybody. He has no hatred towards anybody. Just like if you go to a judge in a court, the judge might be awarding huge, uh, you know, compensation to somebody. The same judge may be punishing another person with lifetime imprisonment. So the judge, is he playing favorites? No, the judge is not at all playing favorites. In fact, he is applying the same law to everybody based on one's actions. The judge is simply uh, rewarding or punishing a person. So the Lord is actually impartial. This is very important for us to understand, just like the judge in the court. Let's continue. Next slide. So the Lord, not he is not partial. Then who actually controls the events? This is also important understanding. We have covered some of these points in our previous series of sessions. We are just brushing up some of them, and also for the newcomers, I'm trying to explain what is controlling our activities in our day-to-day life. We are constantly controlled by the three gunas, as I told, sattva guna, rajoguna, and tamoguna. So if sattva guna is predominant, a person is called saintly person, or he is called a devata. If rajoguna is predominant, then he is called a demon. Tamoguna means one who does abominable activities, like a rakshasa. Rakshasa is supposed to be a man-eater or a cannibal. So based on how these three gunas drive us, our choices in life are decided. Whereas the Lord exists in everyone's heart, and He's simply sanctioning our reactions as per our guna and karma. In which guna we are situated. Now, who decides in which guna we are situated? We ourselves. We choose based on our choices in life. We attract a particular guna, and that guna conditions us to act in a certain way. Suppose somebody is choosing to watch Netflix whole night. Okay, nighttime you're supposed to take rest. That's how your body is designed. But if you keep doing binge watching the whole night, that is your choice. You made a choice to watch whole night Netflix. What is the consequence of that choice? Next day morning, you're feeling very tired, sleepy. Even though you got some rest, you're not fully rejuvenated. Your body is still demanding rest, because of which you're not able to focus on any work. So the whole day goes in a very cloudy consciousness. That's called tamoguna. So that means you have attracted tamoguna to act upon you by choosing to stay awake whole night. Now, what is the consequence of attracting tamoguna? Tamoguna further makes us go deeper into tamoguna. Our choices will be tamasic. So once you attract a particular type of guna, that guna drives our actions, controls our events in our life. So the Lord is just the witness. He's seated in our heart. Based on which guna we have attracted and based on the karma actions that we are performing under the influence of that guna, the Lord keeps sanctioning the results. So we should understand this very important concept. It's not that Lord is making us suffer. Many times, why God is making me suffer so much? No, God is not. God is such a lovable person. He doesn't want us to suffer, but it is based on our choices, we are attracting sufferings in our life. So the Lord is actually equal to everyone. That's the point that the Bhagavatam explains. Let's continue. Go to the next slide, please. So the Lord creates the time factor and he controls material and spiritual energies. So the Lord is never under the influence of time or material nature. So what does the time factor do? Based on what guna we have attracted, based on what actions we have performed, time factor keeps giving us reactions to our actions. The time is the one which actually ordains at a particular time you get a reaction to your actions. So consequently, this Hiranyaksha, he did a mistake. He did such a big blunder, which was a big problem. It created big problem in the entire cosmos. Therefore, the Lord had to intervene to set things right. It's not that Lord is thinking that Hiranyaksha is my enemy. No, the Lord is everybody's friend. But if you are meddling with his scheme of things, since he is taken the role of maintenance, he has to intervene and he has to make sure that things are always all right. This is the meaning of Dharma Samsthapanarthaya Sambhavami Yuge Yuge. I went millennium after millennium to establish Dharma, to establish the balance in the cosmos. Next point. Next slide, please. So quickly, let us take I'll just take 2 more minutes and wind up the entire thing. So the whole story started when the four Kumaras, the sons of Lord Brahma, visited Vaikuntha Loka, the spiritual world, to have darshan of Lord Vishnu. But they were stopped by the doorkeepers Jaya and Vijaya. The sages became very angry because of this, and they cursed Jaya and Vijaya that you will fall to the material world because you're supposed to be living in the spiritual world, but looks like you don't know how to respect devotees. Therefore, we curse you that you fall to the material world and you take birth as asuras or demons. So, this Jaya and Vijaya, who were the doorkeepers of Lord Vishnu, they actually became Hiranyaksha and Hiranyakashipu. Okay. Now, did not the Lord interfere in this? The answer to this question is the Lord did interfere, but at the same time, the Lord did not want the words of the sages to go in vain. He said, in fact, the Lord personally appeared and he begged forgiveness from the four sages. He said, whatever servants do, the master is responsible for it. My servants have disrespected you. On their behalf, I am asking you forgiveness. The Lord, the Supreme Lord, asked forgiveness. But he said, very soon, these two attendants of mine will come back. In each lifetime, they will be born as demons, and I will personally appear and kill them, kill their bodies. Of course, the soul is cannot be killed, isn't it? The bodies of the demons will be killed by me, and that's thus they will very soon resume their position back in the spiritual world. This is how the Lord intervened here in this case. So they will so uh, within 3 births they will come back, is what the Lord. That means when a devotee unknowingly does a mistake, the Lord will intervene, making sure that very soon the devotee comes back to the right path. That is the advantage of being a devotee of the Lord, right? When we are connected with the Lord, by mistake we might do some mistakes unwantingly, but the Lord makes note of us by his mercy. He purifies us quickly and brings us back on track. That is the meaning of being a devotee. Next slide, please. So here we already saw this part. So the result of Lord Varahadeva killing Hiranyaksha is that his elder brother Hiranyakashipu becomes furious. He develops deep hatred towards the Lord. So what does Hiranyakashipu do after this to avenge the death of his brother? What does he do? We shall discuss that in tomorrow's session. Next slide. So key takeaways from today's session. Material power cannot protect one from death. In the case of Hiranyaksha, he was very powerful, but he could not, because he misused his power, he was eventually killed by the Lord. Pride and ego lead to one's own destruction. Hiranyaksha was fully proud of his own position. That's why he dared to, uh, sink Mother Earth into the Garbhodaka ocean. Third one, the Lord protects dharma at the right time. So the Lord's timing is always right, right? And fourth one, the Lord appears in any form to protect creation. And fifthly, real security lies in surrender, not in one's own strength or pride. So if we surrender to the Lord will protect us. Just like Jaya and Vijaya, even though they were cursed, they did a mistake, they were cursed, but the Lord said, "Don't worry, I will soon get you back here." So the basic thing is, uh, the Lord is very merciful. He can do anything for the sake of his devotees. So there's the entire Varaha Lila, Narsimha Lila, the Lord did actually to protect his devotees, Jaya and Vijaya. In that way, you can also see that is another perspective. So this only has to make us realize how Lord is so merciful towards his devotees. So if we become a devotee of the Lord will surely, nothing is impossible for him. He can do anything. He can go to any extent to protect his devotees. So that is the point here. So apparently, this demon was killed, but that was a Lord's way of protecting him. So we should always be careful when we say, "Oh, I'm a devotee, but why miseries are coming in my life?" Maybe the Lord is protecting us in a different way, right? Our definition of protection is very limited, defective, but the Lord is all knowing and he always does the good for his devotees. So let us now remember the Varaha form of the Lord and chant the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, seeking the protection of the Lord. Let us all chant the Hare Krishna mantra together for 1 minute. I request all of you to please join me. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. So request all of you to please chant the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. The best way to surrender to the Lord is through the process of chanting Hare Krishna mantra, which is very, very simple yet very, very effective. So, quickly, if anyone has questions, we can take one or two questions. We already crossed the time limit. If anyone has a question, please unmute yourself. Okay, over to Kautuk. I think there are no questions. Kautuk, if you have some, you want to summarize or you want to
We
announce something?
we have questions, Prabhu, for our audience. So
Oh, is
first
it?
of all, thank you so much for insightful session. Now to our audience. So whoever has question, please type them in the chat box or can speak directly. Meanwhile, we want to test how attentive you were while the session was going. So we'll ask you a couple of questions and let's see who gets the correct answer. These are just easy questions. So can we have our first question, please? The question is on your screen. It's why did the Lord appear in the form of Varaha? Option A, to fight the demigods. Option B, to lift the earth and restore balance. Option C, to create a new universe. And option D, to give blessings to sages. You can type in the chat box. Okay, Akash says B. Okay, I'm seeing all of them saying B. Okay, yeah. Then B is the right answer, to lift the earth and restore balance. Okay, so let's move on to next question. This was quite easy. Yeah, question 2. What was the main quality of Hiranyaksha that led to his downfall? Compassion, detachment. Option C, pride and arrogance. Option D, fear. Okay, I guess these are very easy for you now, or either you are attentive in the session. Okay, so option C, pride and arrogance is right answer. The last question. What is the key lesson from the Lord's killing of Hiranyaksha? Power is everything. The Lord acts only for destruction. The Lord restores dharma and protects the universe. And last option, demons are always stronger. Okay, so again option C, the Lord restores dharma and protects the universe. Okay, so being the first session, these were the warm-up questions for you from our future sessions. It might be more difficult to answer. Okay, so great participation, everyone. Thank you so much. So just a couple of quick announcements I have to make. So we have our daily online chanting session, the mantra meditation session from 7:30 a.m. to 9 a.m. It's on Google Meet every day in the morning. So we encourage everyone to join and experience it. Join us for at least 10 minutes and chant one round of Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. Also, an invitation to all of you. So for tomorrow's session, so don't miss the tomorrow session where the story will continue to unfold. And so we'll see you tomorrow. Meanwhile, before we wrap up, anyone who has any question? Any questions from anyone? Okay. So we have a question from Kaushik. He asks, what does the name Hiranyaksha mean?
I think I answered this during the session. Hiranya means gold, Aksha means eyes. Hiranyaksha means one whose eyes are always fixed on gold, on securing wealth. It indicates greediness of a person, right? So that's the meaning of the word Hiranyaksha.
Okay, bro. Anyone else? Okay, then I think that's all for today. So we'll wind up now. So thank you all once again for joining us today. We'll meet again. Looking forward to see you again on tomorrow at the same time. So till then, Hare Krishna, everyone.